Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of the White Album 2 Fan Club Radio. This is episode 81. So continuing on, we are talking to the voice actresses of Setsuna and Kazusa, and the special guest is of Chikashi's voice actor. He was from the introductory chapter. He was the black-haired guy. He didn't show up all that much, but he's still a really cool character. So, continuing on, this is from Dorothy-san. Thank you very much. Unlike Haruki and the others, Sugiyama-san's character, Chikashi, goes to Kyoto University and begins to speak the Kansai dialect. Yes. And just a reminder, the Kansai dialect is obviously from Kansai, but it's like an accent which is most compared to like a southern accent in the US. It just sounds a little bit different than like standard Japanese. They usually call it standard or Tokyo style Japanese. And it's cute. It's really cute. But it's very different. And it's difficult to imitate it too. I absolutely cannot imitate it. However, in closing chapter, which is the university arc, he barely shows up. If possible, I would love to hear Chikashi speaking the Kansai dialect. Sugiyama-san, is there any way you could demonstrate that for me? Sorry to put you on the spot. I'll say they put me on the spot. They just want to hear a little bit. Right now? Yeah. Oh, but I just heard a bit earlier. Yes. We have a native. I'm from the Kansai region, yes. Right, Yone-chan. From the Kansai region here? Yes. So, is there any chance you want an example? I could hear an example from you. Huh. What should I say then? What's my line? Well, I guess what you think of when you think Kansai dialect? Anything, though. What? Whatever comes to mind. Okay, then. Uh-huh. It's so funny to try to imitate this accent. Listen, even if you're Japanese, sometimes understanding the Kansai dialect, because it can get really thick, is so difficult. And so, if you're learning Japanese, trying to learn a different dialect is also so difficult. Sugiyama-san, why don't you give me something Kansai-ish? Kansai-ish? Tell me what you want me to say, and I'll translate it. Translate it into the Kansai dialect, I see. Into the Kansai dialect, yes. Okay then, let me think. Something like, I'm hungry. Why don't we get something to eat? All right. Man, I'm starved. Wanna go grab a bite somewhere? It's very casual, too. The Kansai dialect compared to, I guess, standard Japanese, it does sound very casual. And that's often what it's translated to, like in the English. It's the same meaning, but what Setsuna says sounds really kind of slang and casual-ish, and that's basically what the Kansai dialect sounds like. Okay. All right, here goes. Man, I'm starved. Want to go grab a bite somewhere? Wow! Something like that. Actually, that was completely... You sound like a native! Yay, he did it. No. Completely natural. I mean, I was just mimicking. You did great. Yeah. He's so cute. I'll probably forget it in 3 minutes. But you can still do it. You can. Well, okay. I was actually given a character who spoke the Kansai dialect once. But while I was in the middle of it, they went, okay, that's enough. And it was a game. Right? And what was written was like the Kansai dialect. It could just be completely fake. The girl wasn't even from the Kansai region anyway, so that's how I did it. It's a weird kind of criteria for a character. It was discouraging. I can imagine. All right, Nabatame-san, why don't you try? No way. No, I don't know how. 3, 2, 1. What? starved. No. Oh, they're all so cute. They really, the way they bounce off of each other and just kind of laugh at each other is so much fun. They have such a positive energy here in the radio show. Here, there's one more, right? There's this slip of paper here. Uh-huh. What? All right if I read it? Sure. With chubby cheeks and a takoyaki smile, you and me make a perfect pair. Madoka Yonezawa, a snow-white angel born in Osaka. Let's huddle our hearts in a circle and build her together. Whoosh. Oh, that's, what is that? Yone-san we have a segment about making Yone-chan into an idol. Uh-huh. Ah. It's like having a different persona is what she's kind of doing here. It's not actually Yonezawa, but it's like, it's weird. It's like having an idol sona. And that's the intro. Yes. Okay. So, if you would. Oh, but you can say your own name instead of Madoka Yonezawa. Wait, what's the deal? Is this some project that's going on? Well, there's a segment. And here's the introduction, which is the introduction of the Osaka dialect. In the Kansai dialect. Yes. Ah. So it's your turn. Okay, then but no one wants me to be an idol. That's not true. We want to hear you do it, Sugiyama-san. We want to hear. Wait a second, sorry. If you do it, then I'll do it next. The staff are also saying on the talkback that they want to hear me do it. You're very popular. Everyone wants this. All right, the sentence ends with arinsu? Arinsu. All right. I love different forms of Japanese. They're so cute. Especially the endings to sentences. Sometimes they don't even mean anything. It's just people from a particular region might say it. Or a particular time period, especially older time periods. They might add random things. Not random. But they sound random these days because nobody says them anymore. All right. So, what do I do about the name? Use your own name. My own name? Yes. All right. Your time to shine now. Let's have it. With chubby cheeks and a takoyaki smile, you and me make a perfect pair. Noriaki Sugimura, a snow-white angel born in Osaka. Let's huddle our hearts in a circle and build him together. Whoosh. Are you serious? They are so serious. Cute. Oh, wait, though. If this is how we're doing it, then we need to have Nabatame-san read it in a cute voice too. Ah. Well, I mean, every week you do it. I hear it. I hear Yone-chan say it. Right. So I can just do it like Yone-chan does it. No, come on, originality. Let's have some originality. No, I can do it like Yone-chan. I'm good at impersonations. Please do. All right, don't forget to say Hitomi Nabatame instead. With chubby cheeks and a takoyaki smile, you and me make a perfect pair. Hitomi Nabatame, a snow-white angel born in Osaka. Let's huddle our hearts in a circle and build her together. Whoosh! Are you mocking me? I'm not. You're kind of dissing her. I'm not dissing her. You are dissing me. She's not dissing you. Respect. It's all respect. Terrible. You're terrible. Man. No, listen. I just love you so much, Yone-chan. I can't possibly imitate. All right. Well, I got to hear Sugiyama-san do the introduction, so I'm content. No, not at all. Thank you. Don't mention it. For playing along, yes. Now, since Sugiyama-san is our guest this week, we have a special segment prepared. We call it, Let's Dub in Some Chatter. Yay! Oh, we talked about chatter last episode. It's like the background characters saying random things during an episode. So, what is it? Yeah, what is it? Well, with the three of us here, in a setting that's very similar to dubbing, we're all going to perform some background chatter, taking direction from Sugiyama-san. Huh. Oh, and after each performance, we'll get an evaluation from him. Why me, though? Why? You have a director. They value him over the director right now. All our members can enjoy as they're thinking, oh, so this is how they record chatter. Yes. All right. Got it. First of all, we actually have, an audio of Sugiyama-san giving advice during the recording of the White Album 2 game. You seriously have that recording? It's here. Whoa. So let's start with that. Here. Oh, that's so cool of them. See, I love this. I love seeing what happened behind the scenes during the recording of the game or during the writing of the game. I love getting to know this. Yes, please. Anyone who knows English. It really can be anything. No one is going to be listening that closely, so don't worry about it. It's all going to be mixed together. Okay. You don't have to be super confident in it. Okay. Just try saying something. If you feel like there's any chance you could swing it. All right, we're starting. All right. 3, 2, 1. Was this for a foreign location? It was an airport or something, a foreign airport. An airport scene. Ah. Oh, the airport scene. And a lot of, okay. Well, everyone's English was pretty awkward, but I thought that actually made it kind of charming. Yeah, just from listening, though. Uh-huh. I can definitely tell this is somewhere abroad. You could tell. The atmosphere came through. That's so cool. I love that. Just going through the studio during recording. Hey, anybody speak English? Any English at all? Dude, I wish I could have been a chatter voice in White Album 2. Wouldn't that be cool? Just be credited as, like, airport chatter. We could hear some of Mochizuki-san's talk back, too. We could. Pretty clearly. Right. That's what it's like. Yes. That's how background chatter is done. Right. Wow. I'm a little nervous now. Right? Do you do much chatter for radio? Not really. And definitely not only with 3 people. Yeah, with radio, it's like chatter is in conversation, not background chatter. Yeah. It's more like 10 or so people creating a roar. Right. A lot of people. Yeah, right. Is what you have normally, but... Yep, it's a little daunting, but why don't we get right to it? Should we? All right. Our first chatter setting, the gymnasium right before the school festival concert starts. Ah. What should we do, Sugiyama-san? Well, so this is the audience side, right? Yeah. All right. The audience. Okay. What sort of plan should we give us advice? Advise us. Before the advice, we should make a plan so we can act together. What? Our chests are swelling up with anticipation. Swelling up, right. What a weird thing to say. Yes, well, so we could think about who we're there to see. Oh, okay. Right, why are you here? Who's, right? Playing or singing, do you want to see? I think that should be our basis. Yeah. So, who? Well, it's the school festival concert. It is. So I think, I'm going to be someone who wanted to see the drama club perform, but made a mistake and showed up at the concert time instead. By mistake. Someone who's there by mistake. Then, I'm someone who needs to go to the bathroom, but the next performance is about to start, so I'm torn. All right. I'm a student who's here to support Kazusa, but I don't really show it. I'm just secretly excited. Because he likes Kazusa. He mentioned in the previous part, He is definitely a Kazusa fan. Excited? Oh, because you're on Team Kazusa. All right, there we are. Hang on. At this current level of scene setting, I'm foreseeing some seriously boring chatter. Well, we can't help that. There are only 3 of us. Couldn't there be, some sort of high-pitched cheering or something? Okay, I'll put some high-pitched cheering in there somewhere. Somewhere? Where exactly? Somewhere. But you're the one who's there by mistake. The one who messed up. I don't know what kind of cheering that would be. All right. Well, if we're ready. Right. Let's go for it. The gymnasium, right before the school festival concert starts. Begin. Adorable chatter. Oh, phew. I hope I made it in time for Romeo and Juliet. That's not Romeo and Juliet. Wait, is this a concert? Oh man, it's just about to start, but my stomach hurts a little. Do I have a stopper or something? My stomach is... This is going to be so great. I wonder what she's wearing today. Hey, whoa, don't push me. Ow, that's my foot. Yeah! Woo, bring it on. That was so disconnected. So disconnected. Oh my God, that really was. It all sounded like chatter, but nobody was chatting to each other. So I guess if it was edited and wound together, it wouldn't sound weird. But because it wasn't, it definitely sounds weird. We were all just talking to ourselves. Can't use any brand names. What? Who did that? I did. I said, do I have a stopper or something? You can't do that. You can't do that. They tell us you're not supposed to use brand names in background chatter. For chatter, you can't mention specific product names. It's fine. We're on the radio. Right, we're on the radio. But for the real thing, you can't. Oh, that was an outtake. An outtake. That was an example of what not to do. What not to do. An example. Okay, of course. Yes, that's just what we did. I love that Setsuna spins it around, and she's like, nope, I was just showing you what not to do. Of course, did it on purpose. She's so cute. All right, everyone, you have to try not to mention any brand names or anything associated with any trademarks. Yes, teacher. Yes, sir. Next, then, how should we improve on it? Oh, yeah, what should we do? What should we do? Well, okay, since we were so scattered... right. Let's all be there to support one person this time. Okay. Haruki. Let's say we're all there to cheer for Haruki. Okay. We don't all have to be at the same level of enthusiasm. All right. Oh, so we're here for Haruki? We're here for Haruki. We all came as a group. Who came for Haruki? Seriously. We came as a group. So we could just be conversing with each other? Yes. Before it starts, yes. All right. Got it. Okay. Well then. With this feedback in mind, we're going to give it another try. Yes. Oh, wait. I'm not ready. Calm down. The gymnasium. Right before the school festival concert starts. Round 2. Begin. Oh, they're about to start. Hope it goes well. How's Kitahara-kun gonna do? Think he can pull it off? Well, the guy's been working at it nonstop. Really? Oh, apparently he's been practicing like crazy. Yeah. Yeah? Said he's got massive calluses now or something. Oh, wow. Seriously? He hasn't even been going home, just practicing. Guess we can expect something good then? This'll be great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did a song, too. Yeah. Was that a little too plain? I think that's what you would get in real life. In real life, right. Yes. That was pretty good, I think. That was a natural sounding conversation that would happen in the background. And then maybe you would have some other students' voices overlapping with theirs, and you put it all together, and it becomes wonderful chatter, like audience chatter. In real life, if we were recording for an anime, they would tell the whole group to feel more excited overall. Right. Still, after how scattered we were before, I feel like we managed to make it better and more cohesive this time. Yeah, it had direction. If there were more of us, yeah. Then it wouldn't be a problem for a few people to be disconnected. Right. It wouldn't make sense for a dozen people all to be having one conversation. But with fewer people, a lot of chatter is about making small groups, yes. Yeah. Right. All right, let's go to our next setting. Yes. This is our next one. An airport lobby as a young man and woman are in the middle of kissing. What, that's it? Okay. All right. So that's what we have. Right. What do we do with this? Well, let me think. This is just me. My opinion. But with a young kiss, not a young kiss, a young man and woman kissing, the way you want to set this, the way you want to stage that scene in the context of the story, which is to say, whether you stage it as a sweet, lovely scene, yeah, or whether having people all around watching, yeah, makes it a scene that's embarrassing for the two people kissing, will impact the background chatter. Yeah. So which way do we go? What do you want? I would be fine with either one. Could we just run it? So should we do our first round? First round. Just try. Run with it? Running with it? Yes. Oh boy. This is going to be a disaster. I love it. All right, then. Oh, are we in a group? Yeah, a group? A group. Are we traveling in a group? Well, we'll say we're sitting nearby, on a sofa or a bench. A sofa? I want to go to an airport that has sofas. Passengers sitting there. That should be fine. Should we give it a try? Okay, I guess we'll each do our own to start. For the first round, yes. Sounds good. All right. An airport lobby as a young man and woman are in the middle of kissing. Begin. Oh, whoa. Look. Oh my God. Young people these days. Oh my God. Are they French kissing? Whoa, really? Seriously? Hang on, I want to see. Hey, stop that. You young ladies have no shame. Mommy, what are they doing? Shh, don't look at them. Our characters just changed. Oh my God, that's so cute. But it's funny because chatter is usually more people, and so them suddenly changing to new characters, I don't think it's a horrible thing. It might come across as being too obvious. They would never do this in an actual studio unless they were very cheap. But here, it's very cute and funny. You've got Grandpa here. Grandpa going, stop, that's just shameful. It's like he's scolding them for shrieking about it. So, how was it? How was it? How was it on the whole? Yeah, didn't feel like an airport. How was that? It didn't really feel like an airport. The airport vibe wasn't there. What is the airport vibe? The writer himself is calling for a retake. We've been ordered to do a retake. No way. Airport vibe? Airport vibe. Airport vibe? What is an airport vibe? Have you never been to an airport? An airport, probably a slightly louder atmosphere. Louder atmosphere. But if we talk too loudly, they'll hear us. It'll sound like we want them to hear us judging them. Okay. Yeah. We just need the volume to be a bit higher than a normal quiet scene. Yeah. We need to be louder. Or we'll be drowned out by the sound effects. The sound effects and music. Got it. So with all that in mind, should we organize ourselves again for the next one? Should we? All right. What are our characters going to be this time? Huh? I don't know. What do you want? Characters? Then Wait, I was thinking of being a cabin attendant, but you would pass right by. You don't have time to stand around and gab. Right, you're not looking. I'm going, I'm not looking at that. That's what I'm going to be. That's so funny. I'm not looking, I'm not even looking. Why are you trying to cop out like that? You want to be done 5 seconds after we start? Okay, I'll be a granny then. A granny. Granny? Granny. Then let's see. I'll be a young poser guy next. Poser. I haven't heard the word poser in years. That is so funny. What? Okay, I'm a cabin attendant. A cabin attendant? A cabin attendant with nothing to do. A cabin attendant with nothing to do. Now you have to stand there and react. A newbie. Okay, a newbie. I'll be a newbie receptionist. A receptionist? Okay, let's give it another try. Right. An airport lobby. As a young man and woman are in the middle of kissing, round 2. Begin. Oh, whoa, gotta get a pic. Seriously? Oh, shoot, let me just check. I'm gonna take another one. Look, oh my God. Spotted in the airport. This is for real. I love him. He's so funny. Oh, Grandpa, just look over there. What a sight. What a show they're putting on. Youth is so wonderful. Well. I was kind of expecting Grandma to be a little more crotchety and angry about it, but Setsuna's just so cute. She can't help it. Is there anyone here for the 10:45 flight to Okinawa? Okinawa. Over there. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Are you going to Okinawa? What was that? That was all over the place. It was all over the place. We didn't connect. I think the airport vibe came through, though. I think the airport vibe came through because of Kazusa. I don't necessarily think the airport vibe came through from somebody else. Oh, except for spotted in the airport. That's true. He did say that. Maybe we got the airport vibe. Yeah. It was all over the place because of the airport vibe. That's right. I mean, I was looking for someone who was going to Okinawa. Okinawa. I was a little voyeur punk with his phone out. I was a granny who was super envious of young people. A granny. I was. Yes. Well, there are all sorts of ways to do chatter. Right, there are. Right. You can handle the situations you like, however you like. Oh, do you have any chatter horror stories, though? Oh, yeah, constantly. Do you ever get yelled at? Anything like that? Oh, yeah. For standing out too much or whatever? Well, I think the funniest was I was dubbing for a Western movie. We were doing chatter for an office scene, all recording together. And I was doing a simple dialogue with an actress from a different agency who was next to me. Fairly young. Yeah, And at some point while we were talking, she decided that I was her boss, and she said, "Excuse me, can I get a stamp on this?" Like, no, not a stamp. Not a stamp. We're in a different country. A signature. Oh, that's so funny. They're talking about the personal seals or the personal stamps. In Japan, you don't usually sign for things. You don't sign contracts. You would just have a little rubber stamp with your name on it in kanji, and then you stamp the thing, and that's what counts. It's like a big thing. It's kind of silly, in my opinion, because then you need to get your stamp verified, and then you need like all these documents to prove that it's your stamp. And if you lose your stamp, goodness forbid you ever lose your stamp. It's such a pain to get a new stamp and then get it registered at every place, like the bank and the government office. And I'm not a fan of stamps. I'd rather just sign my name. I can't lose my signature. Yes, she meant a signature. But you can't exactly signal that with a wink. That's definitely a thing that happens, though. It happens. Yeah. If you don't quite have a grasp of the world you're in, for example. If you're doing something, a period piece, something really antiquated. Yeah. Then the language is tricky. Like, say you're in a castle town or something. But you get everyone talking like samurai. Like an Edo period feeling, right? Everyone just going, and nothing else. Yeah. The further the time period is from ours, right. The further away, the harder it is. That's hilarious. It turns into nonsense. Yeah, like, why are you talking like a samurai in this high fantasy story? Mochizuki-san, how was our chatter just now? Oh, it was excellent. It didn't sound like just 3 people. Excellent chatter. Thank you very much. So we sounded like a large number of people. Guess so. We did it. That's awesome. So I guess that means with everyone doing their own thing, it sounds like more. If it's separate. If you're conversing, you have to hear the other person. So one person is waiting while the other is talking. All right, so it's better to do your own chatter. Sounds like it. Good to know. If there aren't many people, which makes sense. If there's only a few people, then your chatter you want to have individual conversations so they can kind of overlap. That's kind of the whole point. If there aren't many people. Oh, but also, say you've got a girls' school or something. Yeah? And it's, all right, we're going to record some chatter where it's all girls. What? There are only 2 women in the studio today? Or something. Yeah, that happens. Right, yeah. That turns into a big pain. It's a chore, yeah. You have to record a bunch of times and stack them up. Yeah. If you're having to record 4 different times, you start to run out of stuff to talk about. Or you've got a bunch of veterans lined up. Yeah. And they go, sorry, we need children's voices. Whee! Though, to be fair, I feel like especially Japanese voice actresses are able to do the child's voice pretty well. Okay, fine, I guess I have to do this one. That does happen. Although, it does. Sometimes the staff will join in. Yeah, all kinds of stuff can happen. Or the manager gets pulled in, if there aren't many female voices. That too. A female manager might get pulled in to do it. There are all sorts of stories to be found in chatter. Yep, there are. You should listen for it. I'm telling you guys, I should replay the whole game and just listen for the chatter because they find it so interesting. If you're so inclined, everyone, try listening closely to background chatter. Yes. Thank you, Sugiyama-san. Yes, thank you. Thank you. This has been our special project, Let's Dub in Some Chatter. White Album 2, Fanclub Radio. The time has come for the ending of our program, White Album 2, Fanclub Radio. Now, we have some announcements from Aquaplus. The track list for the Anime Vocal Collection CD, which will be released on the 26th of this month, together with Volume 4 of the TV Anime Blu-ray set, has been released. In addition to the songs used in the anime, new Setsuna versions of Yasashi Uso and Koi no Yona, sung by Madoka Yonezawa, will be included. Please give it a listen. I love when they give different versions of the songs too, like this time it's sung by Setsuna, this time it's sung by Kazusa. Those are really cool. If you haven't heard them, you should check them out. Pre-orders are now open for the concert Blu-ray to be released on April 23rd, as well as Takashi Nakamura's personal art book to be released on April 25th. So please contact your nearest stores with any questions. The mini afterstory, which comes as a perk with the radio CD series, can also be acquired with the concert Blu-ray and anime vocal collection set. All information is subject to change. Please check the corresponding official websites for details and the latest information. We have one more announcement. there will be a White Album 2 anime marathon streamed live on Nico Nico on March 14th, beginning at 7 p.m. This sounds like a lot of fun. Can you imagine going to a White Album 2 live stream? Like one of the first times, right? One of the first times that people are seeing it and being able to see it and react to it together. That's really cool. Well, for the people listening, it might already have started. Right, so go ahead. It's happening today. Go and listen. Go and watch. Yes. Yes. If it's still going on for you, please go and watch. All right, Sugiyama-san, how was that? Yeah. Oh, it was great. At first, I felt like I was the one guy barging in. I didn't know how much space to take up, but I wound up having a really great time. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, the male characters in White Album 2, yeah, are all pretty popular. Right. Are they? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Are they? So I'm sure all the people listening look forward to it. Huh. That's nice to know. Every time we have one of them on. Yeah, it was great to have you here. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I mean it. I had a really great time. Hey, you should come hang out with us again. Yes, I would love to. Please do. So, Sugiyama-san, do you have a message for our members? Yes. All right, let's see. Well, the level of passion and enthusiasm of the fans of this series is very strong, I feel. And so I'm grateful to have been a part of the series itself. And also to get involved in derivative projects like this radio show and feel that support in other ways, through letters and so on. So I hope all of you will continue to support White Album related works. And I know these two here will keep running a great show on this radio program, so I hope you'll keep listening too. Thank you so much. Thank you. You'll have to come back. Please come back. I would love to. Thank you. All right. We at the show will be looking forward to mail from all our members. The mail address is wa2@onsen.ag, wa2@onsen.ag. And you can also send it from the show's mail submission form. Feel free to shoot us material for segments, questions for us, or whatever you like. This brings an end to our fan club meeting for the day. We are Madoka Yonezawa, Hitomi Nabatame, and Noriaki Sugiyama. Thank you, everyone. This program is sponsored by Aquaplus. So it's just a really cute radio episode altogether, but the fact that this is episode 81 and we're just now getting to talk to Chikashi is something pretty cool. They managed to get him on before, unfortunately, the radio show ended. So this is the one and only episode which will feature Chikashi. So with that, thank you so much for joining me on the final part of episode 81, and I'll be back with more Fan Club Radio episodes in the future. Until then, hope you take care. See you!